Did you know you can hack your brain into helping you build wealth? While it might sound too good to be true, simply tracking where your money goes can turn your brain into an automatic wealth building machine. Hi, I'm Jacob Wade from Lunch Money. I'm a financial coach, and today I'm going to prove to you that simply tracking where your money is going is the key to building long-term wealth and financial stability. And if you stay to the end of the video, I'll show you how to hack your brain to make this happen automatically. Shall we? Now, when you start tracking your spending, you start to see where all your money goes. I know that sounds really simple, but think about it this way. It's like cleaning a mirror for the first time, a dingy, dusty mirror where you can't really see through. And now when it's fully cleaned, you see in great detail exactly what is happening. And what that mirror does is it's a reflection of your financial life in detail. All the money decisions you've made are now clear. As a financial coach, I run clients through this process, and this can feel very uncomfortable. I've had somebody even cry looking at where their money has been going. But once they got over that and they realized this is where my money's been disappearing to, they automatically started to highlight and see areas of waste and places that they wanted to send their money instead. The idea behind tracking your spending and just seeing what's going on is just to be real with yourself, so you can make better money decisions and improve your financial life in the future. Now, when you start tracking your money regularly and you start to get into the details, you will become very hyper aware of how you actually make decisions throughout your life, because a lot of decisions you make are money decisions to spend that money. You'll actually start to see trends of where your money flows to, how it comes into your life, where it goes out of your life. This means you can start to see the trends of the times of month, maybe when you spend more, or life events that cause excessive spending, or just places you go that tend to make you lose more money when you go there. And the cool thing about starting to compile this data is you can make more analytical decisions instead of emotional decisions to make more informed financial decisions. For example, here's just a practical example. Let's say that you find every Thursday you happen to spend money on fast food. Because that's the day that you work late. Totally makes sense. Well, now that you see the data and you're like, man, every Thursday I'm blowing through $20, you can start packing your dinner beforehand because you know you're going to be working late. You can make healthier choices with your food, and you can save money at the same time, just looking at that data. Now, of course, at Lunch Money, this is what we do. And we actually have a couple of tools to make this really easy, where you can see your top purchases for the month or for the last couple of months. You can look at your top places that you spend money and even the top categories. And all of this information allows you to make different money decisions going forward if you'd rather prioritize your money somewhere else. Now, another advantage of tracking your money, it's like an accountability coach for yourself. Again, as a financial coach, this is important to me that you keep yourself accountable when you're making money decisions. I will say that most people manage their money using what I call the ostrich method. When finances get scary or big financial decisions come up, they simply stick their head in the sand and hope the problem goes away. Spoiler alert, that rarely ever happens. In fact, doing that just makes the money problems worse. But if you start tracking your spending intentionally, you'll start to set some goals and make some better decisions so that you're aware when things come up, how your money is going, where it's going, how much you have left, and you could start to take care of those things as they come up. But instead of being an ostrich, if you're tracking your spending intentionally, you're actually scanning and looking and being aware of what's going on financially, you'll know the budget and goals you set for yourself, and you'll start moving in that direction. Start making financial decisions based on those goals, not just based on what's right in front of you. An example of how Lunch Money deals with this is we allow you to set up a simple budget. You say, oh, I only spend X amount of money. And as you make those transactions, they'll come in and it will show you how much you have left in that budget. In fact, if you overspend, we'll show it in red to really highlight, hey, there was some overspending happening here. And then you stay accountable to yourself to say, okay, I overspent here. Now I can underspend a little maybe in one of these other categories, right? Keeping yourself accountable, basically giving yourself bumper lanes for your spending. Tracking your spending will give you that guidance. And ultimately, if you're accountable to yourself, you're accountable to the information of where your spending has been going, you're going to start to save more money and start hitting the financial goals you've set for yourself. Now, I also promised in this video that we're going to talk about how to literally hack your brain to make this process even easier. We talk about how tracking your spending allows you to become hyper aware of where your money's been going. you start to automatically make better decisions. There's a reason for that. In your brain, there's something called the Reticular Activating System. So the Reticular Activating System, the RAS, is essentially where all of your senses, except smell for some reason, but all the other senses, that's where the information gets filtered through and processed. And according to the National Institute of Health, the RAS is responsible for attention and focus, highlighting things that are important to you and helping you filter out the things that aren't important to you. What's really cool about the RAS is if you start to track your spending and you set some financial goals and you become aware of what's going on, you're sending a signal, hey, RAS, this is important to me. So now it's going to flag that information as it comes in. And when you set your intention on, hey, I have these financial goals, I have places that I'm trying to work toward, and I set boundaries for myself on my spending, the RAS is going to automatically start to work on that problem for you, try to move you in the correct direction. So as you come across a spending decision, the RAS goes, is this moving us toward our goals, or is this taking us away from our goals? And it will automatically, through your subconscious, literally try to help you make better decisions and start to say no to financial temptations. Your brain is literally going to, in the background, 24/7 work to make you wealthy, which is awesome. Truly, just tracking where your money is going, setting some intention on where you want it to go will tell your brain exactly what to do, and the RAS will start to work that problem for you. So when you watch where your money goes, you're much more intentional about making sure it's spent wisely. And that intention will actually signal to the RAS, hey, filter this stuff out, make sure that I'm moving in the right direction. You're going to hack your brain to build wealth. And ultimately, those intentions, those financial goals, the awareness of tracking your spending is going to help you save and invest more money and ultimately lead you toward financial freedom. Wealth is built a dollar at a time, and being intentional about where it goes will help you build a lasting financial legacy. Now, of course, Lunch Money, this is what we do. We help you connect your financial accounts. We automatically bring those transactions in. We sort it out into nice buckets, and we show you exactly where your money's been going, where you've been spending the most. We have trends and stats to help you decipher the data and start to make better money decisions. So if you're done managing your money like an ostrich and you want some financial clarity, we've got a 30-day free trial. You could sign up with the link below and connect your accounts and start to see what's been going on with your finances. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.